Alright guys, welcome back again to more Trails Through Daybreak. We've gone through a couple of the usual suspects, which are, the side quests and whatnot, and now working our way through some story markers. Hopefully lead to more interesting things to come, so if anything else, we're going to follow through on that and see how it goes. Hope y'all continue to enjoy, thank you for our love and support, and here we go. Alright, let's see what we need to do. Oh, head over to Cafe Bermati. Not a problem.
Well, if it isn't Van.
My head is still spinning. So what? We've had the wool pulled over our eyes for going on 3 years now?
So it seems. Though this revelation coming from who it does is no surprise. I have to assume the commander, the second in command, and the archbishop were the only people who knew.
That damn bald-faced liar. The commander, too. What are we? Total strangers? You know what? I'm in the mood for a rematch. It's time to kick her ass for good this time.
Not to rain on your parade, but the odds aren't quite stacked in your favor here. Where do the scores stand as of now? 2 wins, 7 losses? 3 wins, 7 losses, excuse you, and it's not staying that way for long. These two they're present at the Black Light District. They are dressed rather oddly. Are you guys acquainted? Barely, if that. Huh, what are you doing here, Spriggan? Ah, speak of the devil. Guess that chance at another meeting wasn't too far off. Got too hot under those hoods? Had to take a layer off? Pfft, you wish. We were just being careful. Let's just say that we got a complicated relationship with someone who was also here. This is how we dress on a daily basis. Appropriate travel attire, regardless of whether it's by train, airship, or otherwise. Oh right, the Needle Noggin priest I met way back kinda dressed like that too. You don't look too much like your usual traveling priest or sister, you know. There, I will have to agree with you. Don't see what you're laughing about, it's just clothes. So, if I were to guess, I would assume you and Van share an acquaintance? You could say that.
What? You got a problem with us, punk? So you're the Spriggan of the Republic. But personally, I think of you as the dropout of the Cone Loan School.
Now, Celise. It's not good to pick fights with him when you've only just met. Even if he is a shady piece of human waste from Adios knows where who can't figure out which half of the moral fence he's standing on.
Just met, but you sure got an opinion of me already. Not very fair if you ask me. Don't even know who you two are. Guess we can tell you that much. I'm not pleased personally, but very well.
I'm Celise. Celise Ortesia. Just think of me as your average wandering priest. Pleased to beat ya, Spriggan.
And I'm Leon Balthazar, also a wandering priest. I've been assigned to support Celise. It is once again a pleasure, fine folks of Arkwright Solutions. Though, quite the heavy displeasure in your boss's case.
Give me a break here. We barely even know each other and you're already baring your teeth at me. Whatever, you guys already know me, so it saves me that part of the intro. But the gist is, I take jobs from anyone, as long as they don't cross the line. Even if you two don't like me much, I'll be willing to take a job or two from you. Might even clear up that nasty impression of me you got. It'll be up to you to prove us wrong. I do appreciate a man that sticks to his principles. Ah, unbunch your panties, R cried. We're not here to pick a fight with you. I thought my heart was gonna beat right out of my chest. Those two are clearly not your average sister and priest. True, but I don't think the part about belonging to the church was a lie. Reminds me of a book I read once. I'll need to update our records. The 4th and 11th are far stronger than our initial analysis results indicated. They're a friendly bunch. Kinda don't want to meet them again, but I get the feeling that we will see them later on as we progress through. Hopefully, they will get a better opinion of us, preferably me. Terrell District. I don't know where we're gonna go. Alright, what was going on here? Right, this other area. Let me check it out.
Yeah, I should read up on that rumor that's been making the rounds.
Ah, right.
Maybe I'll pick up a copy of Buzz Raider while I'm here.
Yep. Once the party bought their copy of Buzz Raider, they proceeded to page through its contents outside of the bookstore. Judith Lancer and Maxim the Red Comet madly in love, it says. What? Those two? Maxim, as in Maxim Lugan? He's the Z1 champion, yes? I do recall both of them being single, but is it really worth people getting so worked up about it? We're talking about two big celebrities possibly getting together here. That's reason enough to work people into a frenzy. But I think it's safe to say it's what actually in the article that's got people talking. Maxim Lugan has lovers in countless places. Word on the street is that he pays visits to these women while taking his road trips. We have Buzz Raider believe that Judith Lancer is one such mistress of his, tricked into becoming one after being fed lies by the race car driver. Okay, now I see what all the fuss is about. The source for this article seems rather unreliable. Agreed. It's hard to take this article seriously with material like this. All they got to back their claims up is a single photo. The rest of it could absolutely be totally made up bullshit. Which, to be fair, is pretty par for the course for magazines like that, so no surprise there. That's good to know. I can't say I'm otherwise in the habit of reading these sorts of publications often. In any case, whether those two have gone together or not is their business. It's not our place to comment on. Yeah, I suppose you're right. But if you ask me, I can't see someone like Grimcat hooking up with the likes of him. Though, I wouldn't put it past her to have a whole harem of hot items hanging around her. Sure, it would be nice if fancy cars really brought that sort of attention to a guy, I'll say that much. Van, what's the matter? Sorry, got lost in my own thoughts for a sec. Let's get moving. Ah, shoot, one sec.
Hello. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time.
Nah, you're good. What's up, Bermonti?
I have a little job for you. Interested?
Sure, might take us a bit before you can tackle it, but you're free to run your request by us now if you want. Actually, this request comes from a regular of mine. He's in a spot of trouble, you see. He hoped he could discuss it with you personally. Would you be a dear and make time to meet with him? You want me to what now? Come on, man, I'm on a tight schedule here. But, what the hell? I do owe you one for your help in Tharbad, so I can at least hear him out. I'll swing by your place in a sec. That may pose a problem. This is a matter that requires discretion, and my establishment is subject to the prying eyes of the public. They've already picked out a more secluded venue, as it so happens. Could I trouble you to drive there instead? They'll give you a call once you're on the road. In the meantime, let me send you the meeting location. Oh, this is... Good luck, my loves. Hugs and kisses. Could someone fill me in on what that was? His name is Bermonti. Dude, you just saw him when we just went. Went to his cafe, dude. Come on. He's an information dealer from Riveria, and he owns a cafe and bar near the river. He also has an array of pharmaceutical knowledge. He sounds like an interesting person. I ought to get better acquainted with him. So, where are we headed now? We're gonna drive along the capital's third belt expressway. They chose an interesting spot to meet up. I'm pretty damn curious to see who our mystery client is. They've certainly gone to great lengths to conceal where they are and what they're doing. Well, anyway, I believe my training is nearly at an end. As soon as we're ready, let's make our way back to the office and pick up the car. Sounds good to me. Wait, who made you the boss? Kids these days. Perhaps we should stop and resupply on our way to the office, then we can head off. Well, we should probably get the other two up to speed once we get back. Alright. Perfect. Alright, well, if that's the case, let me save. And then we'll head on over. I don't think I really need to resupply right now. And also, I'm trying to save money. You know? It's so hard to save money in this game. They don't give you a lot. And when you start resupplying on, I wouldn't even, not resupplying, but once you start upgrading your weapons, oh my god, you're nearly broke already. Alright, let's go. Old Town. Head to Expressway Route 3. Sounds like a fun drive, but once we head out, we're not going to be back for a good long while. Is there anything else I gotta do before we call it? Let's go. Nothing else to do. This is so exciting. It feels like we're in the spy movie we saw last month. You really liked that one, didn't you? I'd make fun of you for being a kid about it, but this whole thing's got my interest too. Just how do they plan to establish contact with us? My thoughts exactly. I assume it will involve in vehicle Zypha. There they are. Wait, ain't that... Ah, of course. Him. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, it's that smug-ass racer from a while back. Maxim, the top Z1 race car driver. Yeah, guy who always seems to be shooting himself in the foot. Very. We're Arkwright Solutions. You the guy Bermati wanted us to meet?
That's right. Maxim here. It's been a while, Spriggan. I'd like to ask you to do a job for me. Or, 4SPG, as I believe you call him. Now, would it be a problem if we kept this conversation completely off the record?
Please share. Whoa! Oh, it's just a wait, is it? It's a form of cutting-edge technology called an orbital drone. No need to be afraid, he won't bite. If you say so. Montmar. Is this a bistro? It looks so cozy. It is. The food served here is wonderful too. And we're lucky enough to get to eat here all the time. It's no secret that holes in the wall like this tend to taste surprisingly good. I should blend in a lot better here in the luxury restaurants I usually frequent.
Hey! What you doing?
Huh? There's nobody here?
Got you!
Oh, it's just a child. Just what on earth was that for?
She's the granddaughter of this bistro's owner. Go easy on him, Yums. He's technically a client.
Okay. But you should still take off your glasses. They make you look weird.
Well, wasn't she a rude little thing? I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses if I had a choice in the matter.
Don't let it get to you. You're the one who landed yourself in this situation, so you kinda did have a choice. Perhaps we should make our way up to the office before we draw a crowd. Ugh. Yeah. We'll hear your story up there. I want you to help me find someone. Getting right to the point, huh? Tell us more. A woman, to be more specific. As you know, I'm single at the moment. However, there was one woman in the past I was very close to. We did break up after a while, but I later heard that she gave birth to our child. Oh, wow. Buzz Raider wasn't kidding about you being a piece of shit, huh? They do say that our heroes are often corrupt. I see there's some truth to that. You're getting it all wrong. Are we? I'm not so sure we are. At least let me explain how it all happened, please. It all began 8 years ago, back when I was 23. Z1 had just started to become a big thing, and I was a rookie racer who was struggling to make it into the big leagues. One day, I was in a major accident during one of my races and was badly injured. I was rushed to the hospital, and it was there we first met. Why am I not surprised at the nurse that he got with? She devoted her whole being to helping me recover, and thanks to her tireless care and physical therapy, I did. It was a downright miracle. When the time came for me to be discharged from the hospital, I summoned the courage to tell her how I felt, and the two of us started dating. She was both a strong-willed and kind woman, and before I knew it, I was head over heels in love with her. After I begged her enough times, she agreed to live with me too. It was a little while after that that I finally returned to racing. Thinking back, those were the happiest days of my life. Due in no small part to the support I got from her, I ended up winning my first post-recovery championship. Then I won the following championship. Then the one next after that. Before I knew it, people were treating me like some kind of hero. Everyone wanted my attention. I was out partying one night after another. And I'm not proud of it, but I had more than a few one-night stands with the other women around that time too. So you are a piece of shit. Then one day, she suddenly disappeared from my life, leaving only a single note behind. I was filled with regret for my actions, but I didn't know what to say to her, so I just wallowed in self-loathing and let her go. But 2 years later, I went to visit that same hospital where we first met for a regular checkup, and learned by pure chance that when she left me, she learned she was pregnant and also left her job. I was so shocked that I tried to get a coworker she was close with to give me away her contact to her. But she wouldn't give me a drop of information no matter what I did. I pestered her enough that she told me she'd call the guild if I didn't stay away from her. I think I'd do the same in her position too, honestly. You really are the worst. Ugh. Well, I certainly see why you can't ask the police for help with this. She chose to remove you from her life. Trying to chase her down now would likely be seen as stalking. Yeah, if you went to the guild with this, you'd be in for a real bad time. Ugh. So that's why when this latest news hit, you decide to come to us. That's right, you might not believe me, but I've changed a lot since then. I do still go out partying, but I've always kept myself in check. I swear that on Adios' name. I've actually been using a lot of my free time over the past few years traveling around in hopes of finding her and her child. Really, because not that long ago you were hitting on Agnes. Make that 4 years in fact. Wow, that is quite a lot of time. Still, even if you aren't actually dating Lannister, it sure sounds like you were happy to get to know her a bit better if you catch my drift. She just asked me out for a meal and I accepted. Really, there wasn't anything more to it than that. We never interacted much more before that, so I didn't have a clue at why she invited me, and I certainly had no intention of crossing any lines with her. Besides, what man in my position wouldn't be at least a little tempted if such a beautiful woman made a move on him? And here come the excuses. I bet Mira that if this ex of yours saw that Buzz Raider story, she'd start shaking her head. Ugh.
You're right. Perhaps that should have been enough to sever the last sliver of hope remaining for me. If there was ever any hope at all. As long as I still have a chance, please, I'm begging you. I need your help.
Well, nothing we've heard so far tells me you didn't bring this on yourself. Not a bit of it, but I think it still qualifies as a Forspriggan based on Van's guidelines. Indeed, it's a request that can't be taken to the guild or the police while still being within reason. Van? So what's her name? Do you have any photos of her? Sorry, but I can't tell you her name just yet. I know you've saved me before, but I'm still not fully sure I can trust you. I don't want to cause any more trouble for her or our child than I already have. Oh? Not sure you should be making demands when you got nowhere else to go. Perhaps, though, I do understand his intent. You can never be too careful. What are we going to be using to find them then? Well, at least one photograph. That would give us some options in searching. Unfortunately, I don't have any. That's part of the reason why I've been reduced to wandering around searching for them myself. But it only occurred to me recently that there is one picture I took with her still in existence. I just don't have it. Before we moved in together, we went to Dirk Memorial Park on a date. While we were there, we participated in a special event in an area of the park that's now been closed off due to monsters. The picture is in a time capsule we buried in front of the memorial tree there. I want you to come and help me dig it up. Of course. This really does look like a nice little bistro. The stew and the Hamburg steaks are my favorites. The food they serve with alcohol isn't half bad either. They know what pairs perfect with Baiju. I think you should go right for the hard drinks. Ugh, you're making me want to stop by once we're done with the park. No, I can't. I just attract more attention and cause them trouble. You're worrying yourself over nothing if you ask me. They also do takeout that's more to your liking. We can vouch for those too. Their sandwiches are always first rate.
Aw, work must be super busy for them, huh?
Are they already off on another job?
Yeah, they drove off with some weird guy with blonde hair.
Wait, don't tell me.
You're so silly, Yume. Well, are you ready to go?
Yep! Yay! get to go shopping with Mommy.
Oh no. Please don't tell me that's his daughter and that's his girl. Oh. No. Please, no. How could you wrong a woman like her? I'll tell you her name once we get the photo. Sorry, but that's the best way for me to make sure you guys are good in my book. Don't worry about it. That street might just go both ways, huh? If we get our hands on that photo, we might be able to use the net to really narrow things down. I'm sure Rosette would know the specifics more than me, right? We should be able to search for the woman in question using city data and license information. There are a plethora of legal avenues we can take to identify her if we look hard enough. Really now? How the times have changed. Just so you know, we're not going to cross any lines that aren't meant to be crossed. And even if we do locate her, there's a chance we might not tell you. Why not? Well, this is just an example, but it's possible she might have gotten married. In that situation, telling you her contact info might be, it'll come down to their situation and my judgment. And regardless of how things go, I'll be collecting payment. That's ridiculous. No, I suppose that makes perfect sense. I see. So she might have gotten married. What, you really thought she'd still be single? If she's as wonderful as you say, I'm sure she must have a lot of admirers. Ugh, yeah, you're right. If anything, it'd make more sense for her to be married. Don't tell me I'm too late. We're just talking possibilities. Well, if that turns out to be the case, then I swear I'll give up then and there. And I will, of course, pay for your services, so please, help me. Alright, then let's put together a plan. I was wondering why she interacted with him the way she did, the daughter that is, or Yume. I cannot believe that the strongest possibility is that those two are related. I was hoping it was some other person, just some new character. God, why? Well, if it isn't Arkwright Solutions at it again. Back on official business today? What can I say? Another day, another mirror. Basically, we need to get into the sealed off part of the park to sort something out for our client. Think you can help us out? You must mean the forest. No matter how often we clear it of monsters, they always have a way of reappearing. The closure was only ever intended to be temporary, but it stayed like that for 5 years now. Regardless, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Go ahead and take this. Obtain Memorial Park Forest Key. Much obliged. We'll make sure to give it back on the way out. I don't believe you, Van. Very smooth ignoring the official part of what the ranger of that ranger's question. This doesn't feel entirely ethical to me. Huh? I don't get it. What's the big deal? You're as underhanded as ever. Oh well, at least now we can get in and retrieve that photo. Sure, if there's anything left of it to still be found, that is. The sealed off forest in question appears to be so to the left. We should make our way over. Do I gotta protect him? Because I hope not. To the left. Alright. I don't like that revelation at all. That still bothers me. That little girl is so adorable. I don't know how this guy could have... You know what? It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. I don't like to think about it, but it does make sense. Alright, we're now in the forest of Dirk Memorial Park. Wow, the path is so pretty. The autumn leaves look beautiful. The cosmos seem to be at their peak too. Yes, it almost feels like a waste to keep it sealed off. Monsters! But there weren't any here 7 years ago. We're gonna have more than just those little ones to deal with too. What? Warning, warning, large enemy presence detected. Well, that doesn't sound good. That must be where the monster that rules this area is. Van, I was thinking the same thing. This might be our perfect chance. If we must, we at least need to make sure we're ready first. What will you do, Mr. Lugan? I suspect it would be safer for you to wait here at the entrance. I could never do that. This memory means the world to me. I can't just leave it to you to recover it. I'm confident in my reflexes and agility, if nothing else, so please, let me come with you. Hey, works for me. I think you'll be fine. Just keep a hold of this for me, would you? The shovel for digging up the capsule? Okay, sure. Use it if you gotta defend yourself, but don't be reckless. Stay behind us. It's just a precaution, though. Leave all monsters to us. Alright, good. Let me see. How far along do we need to... Oh, boy. Okay. Well, first things first.
This place is just how I remember it.
Hi,
They
big
call
spider.
this area Sunstream Grove. You and I used to go on strolls here.
Nope.
Getting engaged.
Nope.
Brace yourself. Show 'em what you're really capable of. Unleashing Shark Strike.
Got him. Alright, you're weak to wind and fire. Perfect. Let's go.
Good luck
Plasma.
activating Drive.
You don't have... I need to give you better stuff.
One skill, get right up.
Have some more! There!
Mr. Arkwright.
You know what I'm thankful for in this game? I don't have to scan any enemies. Because that used to be annoying.
Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
Especially that since we didn't have a spell that would
Now's your
scan
chance to
multiple
boost.
enemies at once, you know?
Some arts work better. Activating skill.
Now.
Bam!
How are you not dead yet?
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Yes, you should. Alright, let's take this one down. One.
That one's big.
Alright, let's do better.
Once in battle, proceed with caution.
Nope.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Nope. Nice try, though. Nice try.
Work through it.
Whack him. Whack him.
I'll take you on.
Ah, he got out of it before I could use it. Fire and wind too? Okay. Let's do another one of these.
Cypher activate.
Oh, okay, I'll just stick with you. And then we'll do...
Initializing drive.
Bam!
I won't let this chance slip by.
No fire.
One skill,
Jeez.
cut right up. Now.
Yes.
I won't lose.
Oh, this is gonna hurt you, dude.
Give 'em your all.
There! There!
Ow.
There. Miss Grendel. I won't let this
God,
chance
why are
slip
you
by.
hitting so hard? You suck.
One skill, coming right up. Now. Mr. Salesian.
Yes, Elysian, please.
Initiating drive.
Work your magic. Let's do...
Going all in.
Grab the light. Innocent heal.
Innocent
Let
heal.
us do things.
A chance.
There! They flinched!
There you go. Finally.
Go, Katra.
I won't let this chance slip
How
by.
are you not dead yet? That's perfectly fine. We'll change that right now.
Keep it up. It's working.
Up, Cobalt Current, Silent Slasher.
Make it count!
Don't
Up
mind
to
me.
you, Reset.
Huh? There. Mr. Salesian.
Powerful. Okay, you.
Go, Katra.
Come here! I need you!
A chance.
For me. Okay.
This'll hurt.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Activate all skill.
Stay put.
And that was all she
You
wrote.
picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did great, Van.
Treasure located.
Golden ring. Okay. Alright, let me see. Oh, almost there. Perfect. Nothing. Wonder who the boss is now. Oh, good. Thank goodness we have that. No story to tell here, huh? Okay. Let's heal up first then.
This looks like a good spot to rest.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Alright, Orbman setting. Plugins, yes. For. Can I. Yeah, custom. Let me. For you, let me put something. There you go. What can I put for you? Can we share plugins? Okay, because I know, Van is using Obsidian Array. Okay, so that's fine. And go with Hammer for now. He's got Earth and Fire moves already. I kind of want to separate that. I gave him that. Alright, I guess we can all share then, huh? Perfect. You good? You're good. I need to open your thing. Why is this not open? Open it. Open. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put something in there. A fire move. Because you don't have fire. And I want to give you... you need wind as well, right? But you need a strong wind attack, not like a weak one. Alright, for now we'll hold on. I think we're good for now. We'll make it work.
That tree! I think that's it. Finally. Took us long enough.
Alright. The Millennial Tree, the largest tree in Dirk Memorial Park. Measuring at over 80 arcs tall, it is believed to have stood for more than 1,000 years. Quite the tree. There it is! That's the tree! I'm sure of it! Is the capsule buried under that stone then? So what? This is some monument for brain-dead lovebirds? So what? This is some monument for brain-dead lovebirds? How dare you! It is under that monument, but still. What's that sound? Get back, champ. Oh, it's a spider. What is that? A giant spider? Oh, yes, friends, yay. One giant spider and 6 smaller ones. I suspect they'll be a force to be reckoned with. Van, Agnes, I have the Genesis right here. There's no need to hold back against it. Just wear it down some and leave the rest to me. Fine by me, leave it to us. What are you weak against? Fire and wind.
Now's
Oh,
your
you
chance
too.
to boost.
Okay.
Some arts work better. I suggest we
Pa,
strike
pa,
now.
pa, pa. I want to get rid of the spiders too, so let's go.
Keep it up. It's working.
Yeah. Damn. I should have.
Energy output at full throttle.
All right, go after you.
Activating skill.
Let's go, Zeros! Lance mode, activate! Degama, driver!
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Okay. Awesome. Next up, we're gonna do. Oh, it's my turn now. Okay.
Make it count!
All right, weak to that. Then let's. Ooh, don't do that. Let's
Got
do
a whole
this.
slew
Keep
of
it
them.
up. It's working.
I want to get the group. Damn, it doesn't do a whole
Certain
big.
arts will work better. I suggest we strike now.
Hold on a second. Go.
Activating drive.
Stop right there!
Miss. Yes. Get in my circle, guys. Ah, 1,000 each.
Stop right there!
That's not bad.
I'll take you on.
Alright, perfect. Now, we're gonna have you use Jabril Guard. Fuck!
Stop right there!
Alright, I'll have you use your bro guard. Or the equivalent of that.
Dispatching shield.
Gooey bullet. Miss.
I won't hold back. I will
Perfect.
address you all at once.
Yes. Cobalt. Yes.
Accessing. Initialize.
Eat this!
Van!
Take that. Oh my god, that did some heavy damage. Okay.
Engaging shield.
That's fine. Wait, that's not fine. We're paralyzed. Oh no. Now you're just hitting us with everything, huh?
Vitals falling.
Okay.
Some arts should really hurt.
I can't take much more.
I will address you all at once.
Yes, get them all.
Shield coming right up. I shall end this. Ha! Ha! It's over. Radiant. Zeta! Boost gauge enhanced. Mr. Arkwright.
Yeah. Okay.
Certain arts will work better.
I need to rest somewhere ASAP.
Yeah, hold on a second, guy. I'm trying to see what I can do here. Or breath.
I'll need some time to recover soon. Activating drive.
Miss. That sucks.
There!
My sincere thanks.
Ow.
A chance!
Okay.
I will address
Wait.
you all at once.
I can cancel it. That's fine.
Max boost! One skill coming right up. I shall end this. Ha! Ha! It's over. Radiant. Zeta!
I almost died. How's it still moving? Get back behind us. Van, are you ready? Yeah, I'm counting on you guys. Right, start the recording. Theo. I'll back you up however I can. Please be careful, Van. What in idio's name is he doing? Why are y'all just standing there? There's no way he can take much more of this. We know that. Just shut up and watch. Mr. Archive will be just fine. We believe in him. Oh, God is above. Please keep him safe. Now! This is it. Phase space expansion confirmed. And here we are. We're inside too? Save for Mr. Lugan, it would seem. Perhaps it's like the combat links used in the Empire, or an application of the SCLM system.
You call and I answer. What's going on?
Mare! Heh, she finally shows up. She really is cute. A hologram? No. It's more like our collective unconscious is being hacked through spiritual resonance. Indeed. She appears to be an AI powerful enough to perform the vast calculations that would require. You saved us from a lot of close calls in the past, but I guess this is our first chance to have a proper talk. Just what are you, Mare Bear? Why do you have a sense of self like this?
Will you stop calling me that? Besides, you know who I am. I'm your one-of-a-kind, fantabulous hollow mare, model MKESV-004. I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the...
Wait, what? there was nothing to stop us hearing what she said, but even then I just couldn't comprehend it. Indeed. I remember reading about this phenomenon in the reports from Crossbell and the Empire.
This is so annoying. What's this? Are you recording what's happening here?
That's right, we prefer to not have to go through all of this every time we want to see you. So we're hoping there was a way to recreate the process and better control the Grendel without deliberately exposing Van to danger.
I see. You humans do think of some fascinating ideas. Even if your methods are a little primitive.
Fighting words for a fun-sized pipsqueak.
You watch your mouth, redhead.
Please, this is no time for fighting. So, you can do it, right? Please, Miss Mare, we need your help.
And now we've tacked on this? Well, whatever. Just be careful. Using it too much will cause... As long as you're mindful of that, go ahead and decipher the recreation process from your logs later.
Right, understood.
Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I will.
Always.
I'll bear it. These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
Stay back, please!
You did it!
Van!
So we can activate it on call now? How on earth? Oh, okay. I get it now. Alright,
Make it count!
we're gonna...
Activating skill.
Nice.
I'll back you up.
Alright. Now we're gonna do... Rapid Onslaught. Howling Roar. Limited Blaster. Go for it. Man, I can't believe I was nearly dead. Alright, now I'm gonna keep you out of harm's way, so we're gonna do this.
Attack their weakness with an art.
There!
I have to build up the CP again. That's not good.
I won't lose!
Alright. Yep, can't do much about that. But what we can do...
Let's party! Initializing drive.
Dispatching shield.
Ha!
Time for some
Not
cleanup.
bad. Okay, next up will be Heavy Spike, followed by Limited
Let's party!
Howling.
Fault in your courts!
Yes! Look at that. Stun him. Yes!
Go time!
Energy output at activating skill.
Out with a bang! Soar for me!
Boost gauge
Good
limit
job.
thrust.
Good job. Okay. Next up is... Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Let's party!
Blaze.
Alright, you can use this. Yep, waste a turn. I'm fine with that. Oh, protect him. Yes! Ow. Nice. Get him. Get him. Alright. That's what I need. Now I'm gonna go for Savage Blade,
Make it count.
Mortal Raid. Go for it.
Falls in your court. Here comes them.
Yes.
You're finished.
Yes. Finish him off. That's not good. Ooh. Alright, I killed him.
Here goes.
That's okay. Trying to attack my boy, man.
Go time.
Energy output at maximum.
Alright, let's do...
This fighting's taking a real toll.
Cypher activate.
She's gonna die too. That's fine.
There.
Yeah, there you go. He's gonna go down from here on. Not yet. Alright, well then we'll do Mortal Raid, Howling Roar, Blast. Yeah. Yes. He's done. Killed almost everyone too.
I'm stronger than ever.
Yeah, sure. Nice. Van, are you okay? Yeah, I'm exhausted, but I'm not hurting. Too much of a workout for the old bones, huh? Shut up. So, did it work? Yeah, it looks like I recorded everything just fine. We can work on analyzing it as soon as we get back. Just, what are you? We'll keep quiet about your business, so we'd sure appreciate it if you keep quiet about ours. Anyway, there's nothing in the way now, so how about we get to treasure hunting? Right, I'll get right on that. This isn't it. Not here either. Here it is. Found it. Oh, hey. It looks to have been made of a corrosion-resistant alloy. There's Maxim's name, too. But then the one below it.
I finally found it. Wow. I look so young in this picture. And there she is right with me. I could never forget her face.
It has to be. You gotta be kidding me.
What? What is it? Why are you all reacting like that?
What are the odds of this? But everything we've been told about the woman in question does match. Yeah, even down to Yum's age.
Wait. You don't all happen to know Paulette, do you? Don't just go silent on me. Say something!
Oh, well, there you go. It's been confirmed. Ah.
I'm all done, Grandpa.
All done? Well, aren't you such a good girl, Yume?
Oh my god, Victor's gonna beat the crap out of Lugan.
Yume. So that's her name.
Come to think of it, your eyes are the same color as hers. Would have been a better twist if she was someone else's kid.
No, it would not!
I hope we did the right thing by telling him where she lives. I have my doubts too, but it's not as though she's married. And I'm not sure how we could have talked our way out of telling him after our reactions earlier. I can't believe the diva of the diner used to date this guy.
Well, sorry for not living up to your standards. I really do appreciate your help finding her, though. But where is Paulette? I don't recall seeing her earlier either.
Maybe buying extra stuff? Sounds about right this time of day. Theo's helping her, but I'm sure she still needs to go out herself sometimes.
Oh, you'd be surprised just how much of a help that little one has been.
Paulette, how long have you been standing there?
Huh. I was just over at Brenda's store buying some extra seasonings.
Oh.
Hey, it's, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Dude's going for it, huh?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Ah, do we have ourselves a new customer? It's nice to meet you. I'm Paulette, an employee at this bistro. So, you must be a friend of Van's?
Rest in peace. Her reaction comes as no surprise, of course.
Yeah, you could say that. Sorry. It looks like I mistook you for someone else. I suppose I should get out of your hair now. I'll wire you your mirror as soon as I get a chance.
Maxim, sorry to burst your bubble when you're trying to play it cool, but you leaving your Leno here?
I can see you've had quite the busy day. It's almost time to close up shop for the day, but if you haven't eaten yet, you're welcome to come in for something.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Monmar's doors are open to anyone and everyone. You're all welcome to come in too, of course. I'll go hop in the kitchen.
This food tastes so good, and yet strangely salty.
Paulette.
Huh? What is it?
Well, nothing, but
Hey. What you crying for, mister?
Oh, she knows. Okay, good to know. Using for a long ride if that's anything to go by. There might be a light at the end of the tunnel for him though. Even if he will have to keep proving his sincerity to earn it. True, but if he can, I'm sure everything will work out for the best. Alright then, that's another job well done. I bet he earns a boatload, so he better get ready to pay up. And you know, no matter how damn good a race car driver he is, I'm not so sure I want to accept him as Yumi's dad. Doesn't hurt to be happy for people, Van. I might be with him here. I've only just met Paulette, but I can tell she's a lovely woman who deserves only the best. All the regulars downstairs love her too. I've been in her debt for years myself. Huh. Still, I can't imagine it'd be easy for him to get back into our good graces, so I'll just sit back and watch smugly till he does. Yeah, he should suffer a little for all he's done. He's really gonna have his work cut out if he wants the old man and the kid to welcome him into their lives too. I think you all need to be a little more forgiving of others. Hell no! Changing the subject. However, we certainly had some interesting developments on another front, didn't we? Did we ever? Even if it feels like a number of questions that need answering has only increased. Well, we've had dinner and we still got plenty of time left before we need to call it a day. You mind getting to work, Katra? Not at all. This is our time to shine. Yeah, I think this should be enough data to narrow down the triggers for making Mare appear. If you give me a hand, I should be able to have the job done by tonight even. I would be delighted to. I have a wireless network set up already, so that should help. You've been getting yourselves all set up here while I wasn't looking, huh? I think that's a good thing. We can't rely on Ren for every little thing after all. Just don't expect me to work as fast as she does. I don't think I have that in me. The infamous Kitty is extraordinarily capable as a hacker. No ordinary operator could hope to compare. All of you might as well be using some kind of magic to me. As long as they're willing to do all that work, I'm not even going to think about it. Just leave the tech to the pros. So, do you think you'll be able to turn into the Grendel without putting yourself in mortal danger? In theory, it should be possible. It looks like Agnes being in the vicinity with at least one Genesis is a mandatory condition though. So far, you've constantly been putting yourself in serious danger just to transform and help us win. So I sincerely hope there's some way for you to transform without having to resort to that. And we should be conscious of what Mayor said about not relying on the Grendel too much. We'll all do what we can to support you so that you don't have to. I won't let you always shoulder most of the burden yourself. I won't either. I want to keep getting stronger so I can help more. I don't actually care how much danger you have to put yourself in, but I'm not down to have you always steal our thunder. As the concierge assigned to support you, I have been opposed to you exposing yourself to unnecessary risk from the start. Listen here. I'm inclined to agree. After what Mayor said, I think this is something you should absolutely only use against the strongest of opponents. Fine. The more people come work for me, the less I feel like I'm the one in charge. There's something else you want to add? Nope, not at all. Man, someone's whipped. Oh, by the way, we still don't have any idea why we couldn't understand some of what Mayor was saying, right? Oh yeah, almost forgot about that.
I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the... Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
We heard what you were saying. It was more like our brains couldn't process it or something. That's how I would put it. It was almost as if we were listening to an audio recording and part of it was replaced by noise. Yeah, kinda creepy if we're being real here. It was like we came dangerously close to one of this world's many secrets. I'm sorry, just figured I said something so silly. I've clearly read one too many books. I don't think it was silly at all. If anything, it sounds right. I think it's a possibility we ought to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a client?
Oh, I got through! Phew. I was worried I didn't have the right number.
That sounds like... Ashin?
晚上好. Good evening, guys. It feels like I haven't talked to you in ages.
It's good to see you again, Ashin. It really is. What are you calling about? Decide to give up on Sao and go after this old fart instead? Of course not. You shut up, Aaron. I hope he hasn't been raising too much for ruckus over in Edith, by the way, especially when it comes to women. About that. He does come home smelling like perfume sometimes. What can I say? I like getting to know people. Can we be serious for 5 minutes around here? Also, I'm 5 years younger than Sao, I'll have you know. I can't believe you know that off the top of your head. Also, sorry to ask, but I don't think we've met before. I assume she's connected to Heiwa in some manner. Oh, Aaron did mention that you have some new part-timers. I'm Ashin Liu. I am indeed part of one of the families of Heiwa. Wait, your new part-timers are made in a pretty boy. Arkwright Solutions never sells for average, does it? Our cast is a colorful one, yeah, so what's this about? Is Sal causing trouble again? I wouldn't say that. He's as busy as always. And actually, I didn't just call you on the behalf of Heiwa today. This message is from several others too. Really now? What message? Well, Baba had the chance to talk to a few other informed people with different affiliations the other day. And apparently, the topic ended up shifting to you guys and they agreed to do a little something special for you. You know, for all you've done for the people of Longport, Tharbad, and Basel. Consider it a special thank you gift from everyone. Hang on a minute. The important people you're talking about wouldn't happen to be...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation. They all want you to spend 2 nights at the 5-star Hekizanro Inn in the Eastward Hot Springs paradise of Longlai. Your tickets should arrive shortly.
Evening special delivery. Yep, run away. Fool. Man, look at those tickets. There's no way there isn't more to this than it seems. But it's true we've been real busy lately. Would be a good chance to get some R&R. Man, Long Line sure brings back some memories.
Your mindset is very different from that of others. It has long convinced you that there is no place for you in this world. And that is, from my perspective, proof positive that you still have so much to learn. For everything in this world is connected. I'm sure you will one day come to that realization yourself, with enough first-hand experience.
He always tried to pretend he was normal, but he was anything but. Wish I'd been able to avenge him, but the chance is long gone now. Still, I suppose Long Line wouldn't be a bad place to visit to pay my respects since I can't get over his grade. My crew could use a break about now too. Anyway, I guess I'll go wander around for a while before turning in. I'm gonna be away for 3 days, so I want to make sure everything's in order before we head out. Alright, well, on that note guys, I'll be ending it here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we return, we're gonna do a couple of nightly events and then head on over to Long Life for that nice R&R to come. So thank you again, and I'll see you all in the next one.